This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories, and welcome to part 2 of my unique interpretations of Santa Claus. And with this, I am going into the final 3 I have listed. These are more mature, and some of them are ones you definitely wouldn't want children to be hearing about, since they're all from rated R movies. I have this video set to only people over the age of 18, because this would be pretty bad if a kid listened to this, and I don't want them to be hearing these more evil versions or just darker, more mature versions of Santa. These, of course, are fictional adaptations of Santa, but I just want to keep it safe and not be talking about that here. So let's go straight into it. The seventh version of Santa I'm talking about on this list is the one from Fat Man. And with it, this is a Santa who has a lot of similar things to the previous version, although in this one, there is absolutely no one who doubts that he is real, since he goes in, leaves a plaque on everything he delivers with the thing saying it's from Santa's workshop. And with this, he is also working with the United States government, who pays him so he could both pay his employees and keep his factory open. He also is kept alive by giving, but also starts to doubt what Christmas means, and through a few other things. He does some pretty unique stuff with him, both drinking and being good at shooting. He also, at the end of the movie, Fat Man gets his eye shot out. So, with it, he is a version of Santa Claus who is missing one eye. And with him, he's a pretty unique, but also one where he's trying to be a little more set in a more mature reality. And with it, I think that it is done pretty well, and the spirit of Santa Claus is still there. He also gets to a point where he wants to start more directly punishing children who are misbehaving, going after the child Billy who hired the hitman to go and kill him, and threatening him when he attempted to also kill his grandmother. But yeah, honestly, that was a pretty unique version, and I think that this one did a good job, and I want to give it a 6 out of 10 for this one because it's not perfect, but I think they did a good job with it. At number 8 is Santa Claus from Santa's Sleigh. And with this is a pretty similar version to most Santas once again, but he has a history where he used to be a warrior before he turned his life around and became Santa Claus, but also, like the previous Santa, was becoming depressed and was losing the sight and the meaning of Christmas. With it, he also seemed to just not visit bad kids and not give them coal, which led to doubt about Santa Claus existing. But also, he didn't really know how the magics and everything worked. He just knew it was magic, and he believed in it, and still wanted to help children, and was a pretty good warrior even after being out of practice for thousands of years. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting interpretation of Santa Claus. Once again, I'm going to give it like a 6 out of 10 because I feel like it gets a lot right. Puts a few things in there that is maybe a little questionable, but it's still a pretty decent adaptation of Santa Claus overall. The ninth and final one I'll be looking at is another completely ridiculous one. And remember, when I said the Teen Titans Go version was the worst, I knew this one was on this list. And I still said that one was worse than this because This one is just completely ridiculous. This one is from the movie Santa's Sleigh. I never watched it, but I looked at the synopsis of the movie, and this Santa Claus is the son of Satan, who is tricked into a bet with an angel where he loses and has to be kind for 1,000 years, and after that he goes back onto a murderous rampage. So yeah, when I say that this is better than Teen Titans Go interpretation, when this one is literally the most ridiculous thing ever, I definitely would say that's a bad interpretation. But this one, honestly, just because I feel like it's intentionally so bad, I'm just giving it a 0 out of 10 because it's a terrible adaptation of Santa Claus. It's really dumb. I'm sure the movie is hilarious, but yeah, this is just a terrible interpretation of Santa Claus, and it's 10 points away from the worst version, which is the Teen Titans Go one, which is just honestly so awful. But yeah, honestly, do you know of any other versions of Santa that have a really unique adaptation of the Santa story? Please let me know in the comments. And I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.